you never know.
And we are live. The countdown has begun. It's chaos. Back in action in the... Ooh, maybe. All right. The lack of music says you can be in only one place, and that's here on the Chaos Podcast. We've got one viewer, and we are back, Terrence. Good evening.
All right. We got one viewer.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you, person.
We're up to 2.
All right. Welcome to everybody who is streaming live with us as the Chaos Show just starts developing. It's kind of becoming its own little thing. And we are promised one another we are going to have some meetings about this and some stuff. But right now, you know, I'll be honest, it hasn't been easy getting this equipment right.
Yeah, and launching this thing, right? The launch has been a little less than desirable, but we're also going across long distances, and none of us are IT nerds. So,
no.
Yeah, so.
No.
Anyhow, well, tonight, Taint, who was ready 2 hours ahead of time, has now disappeared into the ether. Who knows what's happening? But I am stoked. You're back in Seattle. I'm in Springfield. Good evening, Keith. And anyhow, let's welcome in tonight's sponsor all the way from Billiards Sports Bar and Grill, the one and only Mr. Richard Vance. Good evening, Richard. Oh, well.
Now I can't hear us. Now
he's out again. Well,
no, he's not.
This is why people pay the big bucks. Hey, he's a sponsor. If he doesn't want to talk, he doesn't have to talk. I'll just mouth what he's saying. Hey, damn technology. It's everywhere. Can't get on.
Yeah, it was working a minute ago. I don't know where the hell he is.
Now, you guys ever hear about Mississippi? It's crazy hot down there. Anyway.
We'll get it going.
We'll wait till, he'll figure out how to turn on his volume.
It says, I'm trying to look at his thing.
He just looks like he's having a conversation with a shopping cart.
He's talking, but we can't hear him. Can you hear us? Wave if you could hear us. Okay, you got us.
Are they treating you well wherever you're being held hostage?
Blink twice if you need help. There you go.
There he is. There he is.
Am I back? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm trying so hard. All right. I figured I'm not IT savvy. I'm just acting like I am all the time.
Yeah. Well, welcome to the club.
It's fun. It's fun.
Sorry I missed you guys this weekend. I was looking forward to going over there and everything else, but things happen.
They do. Yeah, they do. And what's wild is we had talked about, oh boy, I didn't even call this the double deuce. I call it the doobie deuce. That's never good.
Doodoo boost.
Welcome to the doobie deuce. Anyway, so you had some questions, Terry, about the $5 cheeseburger and fries. Said, "There's no way this guy can make any money at this." And so when the gang came to town, and I did take them down to Billiards, you happened to be out of state, and Richard happened to be in Mississippi. He, I guess, tripped and fell down there and couldn't make it back in time. But at least the resident food expert, D, got to experience it.
Good.
And he gave several pie-ow ratings.
Yeah, and I can tell you, my kitchen guys do a wonderful job. I guide them and lead them, and I'm a number bean counter that loves restaurant hospitality, and numbers work. Numbers don't lie to me, and my guys just cook the best burger in the region. It's amazing what they can do. They have fun with it.
That's fantastic. I'm bummed that I missed it all. I was so looking forward to it. I had a death in the family. My sister passed away. So it's really weird when stuff like this happens. And this is big. This is a big one for me. My sister and I are really, really tight.
Yeah.
And she'd been battling cancer for a while. And we thought we had another couple years left of, that she was going to go. And then it just kind of took a turn for the worse. And in a matter of just days and even hours, she was gone. And it was, it's horrible. But it also makes you realize that, God dang, man, taking time away.
That's right.
Grieve or taking time away to do anything personal when you're doing a job like this, you feel like I feel like I'm so behind the 8 ball right now.
Yeah.
I feel like I've let everything go to crap.
Well, somehow the ship remained upright. I mean,
Well, Terry, it happens. That's the big thing. We just went through that. It's a big thing, and I do own a bar, and I've been doing stuff, but it's hospitality and stuff to do, and that's where I'll encourage you on what I'm gonna talk about my bar, but people come to my place because there's somewhere to talk to people. We're almost like you need to go somewhere public, go somewhere and talk this out. The worst thing you can do is sit at home, is what I tell everybody. So go to your local spot, your dive, your restaurant, your place, and people are just like you. We all put our pants on one leg at a time. Just
Yeah.
talk to them.
Yeah, it's and you're right. It's nice and it's really neat. First of all, I do want to thank Uli and everybody from Q102. You make that phone call and say, God, I can't make the thing that we've been talking about forever. You got a hotel room and tickets and all that kind of stuff. And you can't make it. And not one person batted an eye and said, and made it uncomfortable. Everybody completely understood. And I can't thank everybody enough for the understanding made things so much easier on me. And then, like you said, Richard, like you said, that, having people to talk to, I've had people come out of the woodworks. I don't really know what to talk about, but it's just really cool to know that people are there, and the messages I got from everybody on Facebook and Instagram and, and it was cool because, nowadays when you see everybody so divided about everything, I was getting it. I was getting condolences and very nice comments from people all across the aisle, people all over the place, that pushed all that crap to the side and actually showed some humanity. And it was really, really cool. So I just wanted to throw that out there and to thank everybody for being so understanding. I don't want to dwell on it, but now it's back to normal.
Of course, your family, man, and we'd be assholes if we weren't understanding.
Well,
everybody gets together, Terry, it's the birth, the wedding, and the funeral. The 3 times you find out who your real friends are, and who come out, and they doesn't matter how they think, how they believe, they just come and put the hand on you and go, "I'm here." They don't know what to say either. That's the good thing, is that those 3 events, but you find out who your friends are.
Yeah, well, speaking of weddings, I have to perform one this weekend.
Oh,
I've got to go to Montana and get some food. Yes.
Oh, that's kind of rad.
Got to fly in there into some city I've never freaking heard of.
Oh, yeah.
Are you going to go to that new ranch they've got out there that was on TV, and everybody goes out and rides horses and shoots things?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I have no idea. I'm going to a place called Kalispell or something like that.
I've been to Kalispell.
Well, that's where I'm going.
Yeah, nice. I would just want to say one more thing on that. What you mentioned, Richard, you're the friend I have. I know that will somehow figure out a way to make a profit on my funeral as well. So, and I would want you to do that. I would want you to do that.
He's an entrepreneur.
He would sell hot dogs. He's like, Uli would have wanted this. And you have my blessing. So,
what food would you want at your funeral, Uli?
Oh, hell. Deviled eggs for sure. Let's start with that.
I love that.
Oh, yeah, you can't go wrong.
Maybe ribs, and even though I don't want to be buried, I'd want people to throw the rib bones into the grave. I think it'd be, instead of like pouring one out,
Actually, eat the meat off the bone. Don't waste it.
Yeah, no, eat it, but just throw the dead soldiers in there with me.
And you can be the guy. You have to put the whole rib in and pull the meat off. You can't chew it off there and then throw it.
How about you, Terry?
Show everybody your skills. What do you mean now about me? What
are we serving at your service?
It's got to be tacos. Yeah,
tacos.
Street tacos.
Yeah,
street tacos, and people have to cook them off a hubcap.
Oh, I love that. Or like an old mini fridge or something, right, with the grates in there.
How many times have you driven by, and Uli spending time in in California, and you see this all the time, and it doesn't matter where in California you are, as you're driving around late at night, 1, 2, 3 in the morning, you're headed home from the bar, whatever.
Oh yeah.
And you see off in the distance a tent in a parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
With some really bad lighting on it.
Terrible.
And you see a line of about 1 million people hanging out, getting ready to go ahead and have some tacos. I'm telling you, know it's going to be good.
in the 90s, I was hauling tomatoes and almonds up and down I-5, right? Up down front, like Los Banos. We lived in the bathroom all the way to Woodland and down to Bakersfield. And there'd be two things always stuck out to me. One, there'd be all these empty fields, dusty. And then all of a sudden, one field would be cordoned off and there'd be flags like it was a professional event. And like Telemundo was broadcasting. They were having a dirt lot soccer game that brought them out. And there'd be roach coaches, did not ask what the hell was being cooked. And it was so good.
Yeah, it's best if you don't ask.
No. They'll always say chorizo, but
the closest thing I could get to that right now is this liquor store that's down the street from my house that has a Mexican food restaurant in it.
I love it. How about you, Richard? What would we serve at yours? Would it have to be like grits or hominy or whatever?
Almost, I've got to be honored the shrimp and grits from down south, but good old fried chicken cooked in a cast iron skillet, some mashed potatoes, green beans, and lima beans. That's what you need to have, and it's just home cooking. Make you feel good when you come to my celebration. But I'm not having a funeral. I'm having a party. I'm having a celebration. But you talk about those fields out there, the cooking. I know any of you'll go out there and find my social media. I got a fun little video, and I cook burgers on a toilet, and I'm not actually sitting on the toilet, just so you know. So find my Instagram, and a toilet makes a great grill as long as you line it with aluminum foil, and the back of it's a good cooler for your natty light if you want to cook on a toilet. So you can cook and drink a beer at the same time. So at my funeral, let's cook on a toilet and have some hot dogs on the toilet. I'll show you.
I know you don't bring that to the Ole Miss tailgating games. You're way too highfalutin for that shit.
Well, this week was LSU. Ole Miss played LSU, so that's where Terry. I went down there at our tailgate because it's honor to LSU, which go to hell. LSU is what we always say at Ole Miss. Take most of their hat off, put Ole Miss hat on. We shucked oysters, had jambalaya, had crawfish, of course, chicken tenders. Then you have crawfish etouffee. That was at our tailgate, and of course, then the big dessert table with everything on there. But you get a little fancy when you get at Ole Miss tailgates. We're trying to step up the hospitality at most state. We're teaching hospitality up here right now. I
like hearing that. That's good. That's a good thing.
If any of y'all want to come down to the Ole Miss game, you're welcome to pop in our tent, and we'll let you come in there and see. I can show the pictures, chandeliers hanging, fans going, music going. We didn't have a live band in this one because it's going to be too crowded, but it's we tailgate 101 down there. But it's that's my funeral. It's going to be the party. Let's go have a party.
First of all, and hopefully it's many, many years from now, man.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Games are on Saturday, so Richard usually invites me the next Sunday. He's like, "Do you want to go to the game?" It was yesterday.
You want to go to the game yesterday?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm going to an Ole Miss game.
All right. Yeah. When I go live from the Grove, people always go, "You did invite me." I was like, "Oh, I forgot. I've only been here since Thursday." So
yeah, weird how that happens. Terry, you probably remember from Santa Barbara, Harry's Bar.
Yeah.
That's where my father's service was held.
That
was his joint. Yeah.
Wow.
I grew up in Harry's Bar and Lounge.
Small world.
Yeah. And that's where we had it. And like we put a bottle of gin up, a pack of Merritts, and it was my brothers and I thought, well, nobody's going to show up because he was such an asshole there at the end. And every single person that he had cut out of his life and told us that, like, "Oh, he's a no good son of a bitch." Like, these people loved him, right? Yeah. But he cut them off. And they all came out. We had family from Curacao, Holland, Indonesia.
Really? He was just cutting people out of his life left and right, but they all still showed up.
On one last day. Yeah.
That's fantastic. Did. That's good.
That's when you know who your real friends were.
Yeah.
Would that have pissed him off?
He would have kicked him out. Oh, now Taint's responded. We had to send Taint a naughty picture in order to figure out if he's coming on the show or not. He fell asleep in his kid's room. That's what he just said.
Yes.
He obviously takes this job very seriously.
So he'll be.
You need to start writing down all his excuses. So when he starts repeating them, you can say you used that a year ago. So make sure to write down all of them.
Well, Richard, we appreciate your support of the show. I want to make sure that we are making sure if you're in the Springfield area, you go to Billiards. I was there tonight, man. I just had a hot dog and it was freaking.
You did have a hot dog.
How can people follow you on Instagram or Facebook or whatever you got?
Well, they go to Springfield Billiards on Instagram and Facebook and on TikTok also. We're pretty strong when they give their follow. We do some wild stuff, and So my next couple of TikToks are going to be look at these tots, and you can imagine how we did that one. And why bartenders shake low? I mean, don't shake low; they shake high. There's all kind of funny ones that we push the limit on, just so you'll watch what we do. Now we're a cool bar. We're the place. What I brag about our place is we've got everything. But the reason why I tell Uli people come there, it's why not? You need somewhere to go see people. If you go home, you sit on your couch. So come hang out there. That's what I tell everybody.
I got a question for you. What do you mean by shaking low and shaking high? What does that? What's the reference mean?
Well, if a bartender shakes a drink, they're shaking up here.
Yeah.
So bartenders don't need to shake low because and so
they're doing something else.
Well, and it's kind of funny because watch the TikTok, and then it's amazing when people see it, because when the girls come in, hey, can you shake low for mine? And the bartender's got to shake it low for him because the girls are asking. So when you come in, you get a mixed drink, and they shake it. Ask them to shake it low for you, and they'll do it.
I was at a place because my sister lived on the Oregon coast, and I was this little town called Garibaldi, and we went to this barbecue place, and it's right on a dock where all these boats are coming in from fishing, and so there's all these fishermen in there, and any hot chick at all that's lived in that area was working at that bar just because of dudes. And I saw the two chicks, both of them shaking high with both hands, doing their stuff, looking hot, just getting showered in money by these stinky old fishermen.
Yep. That's why. But if it's a guy, you shake it low. The girls shake it high because they want to see you shake. The guy, we want the girls shake high. But the guys we don't want to shake low.
So that's a mandate. I love it.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Rich,
when y'all come to Springfield, Eric, I mean, come to the hospitality. We're in the Ozarks. We're a hidden gem up here, not just for me, but all the activity, all the sports stuff, all the stuff we've got in the Ozarks, the caves, the camping, the hiking. We're just in the middle of it. I'm blessed to be stuck right in the middle of it. Southern hospitality in the Ozarks is all we do, and that's why things are good for us. And so if you're getting up here, find one of us and get Uli, and you come up here and get you a burger and a beer or a Coke and just hang out with us on the patio.
Sounds
hold on now, Richard, before you leave.
Get yourself a pork chop sandwich.
Exactly. He got a pork chop sandwich this weekend on me.
That thing was freaking, it was as big as a giant shoe.
Yeah, did you eat the whole thing? That's the question.
No, I had to take the bun off the top of it just to consume the whole thing.
Yes, you did.
You had to eat it open face. It was one of the biggest pork chops I've ever seen in a restaurant.
We sell quite a few of those. But
here's the number one selling point. I walked up to the bar and the guy had it all set up to make all of his sandwiches for the day, and it was like precision, like a surgeon was working there. He had his peppers laid out, and he had all of his like mayonnaise and all. Dude, I've never seen it. I knew it was going to be good when I saw that.
Well, they run me off because if I go that way, I make a mess. And so my kitchen guys go, get out. I try to help and they kick me out. So I trust them. They know what they're doing. I don't.
So here's the backstory is that Taint and Sarah, and they talked Dee into running, Terry. Yeah. And Lex was like, fuck this. And so I took him to billiards and we waited at the bar there. And Lex is like, he's being friendly and he's talking to Alex, who's the cook there. And Alex is an Islander like me, and he's just a great guy, but he is singular. He's like the John Wick of the grill. Like you cannot distract him. So Lex talking to him, and I'm like, hey, Alex. And he turned around and goes, I can hear you, but I'm focused. And we appreciated that.
Nice.
That's my guy. That's my guy.
Well, thank you so much, Richard. We'll let you go back to.
Appreciate you more than
I missed you. I had to go watch Ole Miss game, but appreciate y'all letting me be back on. And next time we'll talk about something else and have some fun. Okay.
Love it, buddy. Thank you.
All right. Night, y'all.
So Taint, I love the new microphone. Sounds fantastic.
It sounds good.
Sounds really good.
Awesome.
Nice. Taint, you fell asleep.
I'm so sorry.
In your kids' room. I love it. That's the most thing in the world.
And I have my watch, and I have the stupid little Indiglo, so I'm checking it. I'm like, okay, it's not too late. I have like 2 hours before. I thought we had to go at 7 today, which was like 4 hours ago or something. So I was ready to go. I'm like, where is everybody? I'm not hearing any chatter on the chat. So then when I'm sitting around waiting for this kid to go to sleep, messing around. I'm just like, wow.
Wow, the audio. You just can't get that kind of audio out of a cheap
Yeah, you
mic.
can't get that everywhere.
Sorry, Taint. So you're waiting for the kid to go to sleep.
And it was just like all of a sudden fast forward and she's stirring. I look down and watch. I'm like, it's 10. I was like, I gotta get out of here. She was just asleep and I just left her in there. I was like, Carrie, go get it.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry I missed you too over the weekend, Taint.
Well, it was man, I hated it not you not being there, but hopefully I could try to pick up some of your the Terry deficit that was there.
Oh,
I'll tell you what, this is what was great. This was the first time Tate and I have met in person, and it was like prison pen pals, right? It was great. Like we knew we were gonna dock him the moment we saw each other, and yeah, it was just sorry, just asked if I wanted to kick Richard out. Yes, I do. But it was fantastic, and Taint, man, everybody loved you. It was so great hanging with you. I had so much fun.
I could live at that station.
Taint is good with the peeps.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't give a shit, even if we're getting run out of a Northside McDonald's parking lot because he's trying to help everyone buy their breakfast.
Yeah, I performed one of the bits in Springfield, so I did. I always want to say helper Taint, but it's the middleman where I get between.
Love middleman.
Yeah, you get between the drive-through and the car and just relay their order for no reason at all, a foot away to the clown's head.
So
you try to see how long you can stay, but Terry, it was getting to a point where I just had to leave on one of them. I was like, well, I guess I've helped enough cars.
What type of place was it?
We started at a Starbucks.
Yeah, we started off at Starbucks, real busy, and a giant came out when we harassed him and they told us to leave. One of the tallest workers I've ever seen. He's at least 6'6". He could be playing Russian NBA right now.
He did, and they're all taking pictures of my truck, and I'm going, Jesus Christ, this is the Starbucks I go to, so I can't come back here for a while. And
it'll probably close soon anyway. All the Starbucks
close.
in this town are closing.
Are they really?
Yeah. There's one up the street on Pike, and it is one of those Starbucks reserves. It's giant. They do roasting in there. They have an Italian restaurant in there. They have all different types of drinks you can get. They've got pastries. I mean, it's a beautiful tourist stop closed in the middle of the night. Just
for no reason.
Not telling any. I'm sure they had a reason, but not telling anybody at all. Just papered over, sign gone in the middle. I mean, the operation that Starbucks has, they give you no warning. They're like surgeons. They just come in and just, shut it down.
They're a quality establishment.
I guess so.
My favorite part was that Tate was able to yeah, our board's broken. Just tell me what you want. Then he turns around and says the thing into the board, right? The driver's like, whoa, what the fuck? And he's like, yeah, I'm the middleman or whatever you call yourself.
The middleman, yeah.
You
have to get him to suspend reality on that one.
And then all of a sudden you hear the employee on there saying, we don't have a middleman. Like they're figuring it out, right?
I'm talking to them. They're like, no, we don't. We don't know this guy. Keep moving. Come around here. That's what Terry. They finally did. If you don't feel comfortable, you can just pull around and talk to me. And that's when I knew I had to leave. I was like, okay.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then we took him to a Northside McDonald's. And in Springfield, the north side's the tougher side of town. And we lasted much longer. And I guarantee you the employees at that McDonald's were like, fuck it, we could use the help, dude. They did not give a shit.
Well, we heard from a listener whose wife worked at a McDonald's at a different part of town, and it did get back to her. She's like, hey, they heard. Yeah, we heard you guys. My wife said they were talking about you over at a different McDonald's that morning. They thought it was great.
Yeah. Anyway, lots of shenanigans, lots of good times. Everyone was great. Hotel Vandervoort, I think, treated you guys pretty well.
Yeah, that's a great hotel.
Yeah, yeah. And then
what a hidden gem, by the way. If you're going to Springfield, Missouri, and you know nothing about Springfield, that hotel, I will put that up against any hotel out there. It's great.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. And of course, it's the rooftop, so Sarah was in her element. Which, by the way, the more time I get to spend with you guys, like Sarah's stories to me, like I had somebody ask me, do you think she's embellishing those after spending a weekend with you guys, with you guys and her? Mm-mm.
No, she's holding back even.
Yeah.
She's a shark.
Yeah, she holds back. And then about 2 months from now, you're going to hear, oh, well, I was going to wait to tell you, but what happened in Springfield was blah. And she'll vomit it all out.
I told her it's her story she told, which is hers to tell, but it was like, this sounds like a Dear Penthouse letter. It was like, there I was, and like it literally read like one. Am I wrong, Taint?
It was very highly sexualized event.
Yeah.
I also realized, Terry, if I was 75% of what Sarah is now, the predator she is now, nobody would like me. Nobody would want to hear
you'd be
the
in jail.
stories.
You'd be in prison.
You'd be in jail. You'd have a watch team on you, all kinds of stuff.
If I came in here and was just like, oh my God, I'm just want an Asian tonight. That's what I want. I want to bang an Asian girl. People will be like, this is disgusting. Who is this guy? But if a girl has that same kind of thirst, that lust, people are like, go for it, girl.
Yeah, because they're
We
lined
need you out there.
They're lined out around the block. They're like, yes, me. I will take the next. So yeah.
But Uli, also, I don't want to take it away from the other guys out there. Like the guys that get to experience that kind of fun night. I know it's not me, but I'm saying, like, as a guy, I want there to be girls like Sarah out there giving guys experiences like that.
Yeah, and I don't want to call Sarah like loose or anything like that. Nope. She's a mature woman who knows what she wants. She sometimes, in our opinion, being friends with her and people that care about her, we hope that she's making the right decisions. But there's just, she's not that. A lot of people will call her something loose or slutty or something like that, but it could be further from the truth.
Yeah, she might go months and months.
Yeah.
Those are also the people that who she shuts down or doesn't have a chance with, right? And if it was a man, I mean, aside from Predator Taint, every other guy's like, oh, what a stud. The guy, he just walks around, he's a stud. She is, and she's living her best life, and I'm here for it, man.
But she calls out her nationality that she's going out. She calls out the take. I want some Mexican food tonight. That's how she's picking sex.
But that's why it's so easy for women. Unless you're Uli, of course, you're not going to be able to just go out at night and go, tonight I'm having sex with somebody I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking
about. And unless you're that, the women could do that. They could do that. When guys go out to look for something, they usually end up with something really bad.
Bycatch.
Anything at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's
having some weather. Yeah. Also, what were we going to say? It was another Sarah thing. Anyway, golf course was great. We had a lot of fun out there. We had a lot of fun at the pre-party. Had a very awkward situation when we gave away the golf cart because some guy tried to sneak in and it was a reverse drawing. And I'll tell you this, I want to give credit to D because he made that the reverse drawing so fun. He insulted every single person in there. He was in the hey, look at that. Forebode Golf's here.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it was super awkward. Look at that.
Oh, nice. Hello, Forebode Golf. Good to see you in the chat room. Sorry.
They were a hit out there at the golf course. I bought at least, I don't know, over $100 worth of stuff, but I saw at least a dozen people with their stuff on. So I know that they all bought stuff too, which I really appreciate you guys. These guys were involved with the whole event. So you guys just buying stuff for them. You figured it out. You know how to treat them.
I went to Georgia Max on Monday night and there was a dude there wearing a Forebode hat. And it's funny when you have marketing like that. I was like, yeah, dude, I'm great to see you at the sub park because he was obviously there.
Awesome.
But his marketing worked.
Yeah, I love it. That's fantastic.
It's good stuff too. I got a golf shirt and a t-shirt. I put on the golf shirt the other day, just kind of cruise around the house. I'm like, I like the weight of this thing.
Speaking of which, go ahead, Terry. Sorry.
Speaking of weight, we need to talk about something real quick.
Oh God, he's going to call me fat again.
It is about you though. During sudden death on the Lex and Terry show today, we talked a little bit about Uli.
Oh no. No. I think I know where this is going.
Apparently, you are the big conversation.
What? No.
About the size of your wiener.
Oh, no. The hog.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No. People were talking about it, pointing out it, trying to figure out, trying to name it, all kinds of stuff.
No.
Your hog. Someone saw your hog through your pants. They will remain nameless.
Yeah, and there wasn't just one person. A lot of people were talking about your wiener today.
How does that feel?
What is that like to have something that people have a conversation piece, like a end table or something?
There was 23 years in the fire service because we had some Gen Pop shower situations, and there could be worse reputations, but I don't talk about it because it's all smoke and mirrors. That was a vegetable.
It does its own PR, doesn't it?
It does. It
It
has its own Instagram account.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, I'm opening it up.
My ex-wife got mad because when we were married, somebody had given us one of those like make your own dildo kits. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And we never did, and she really wanted to capitalize on a spectacularly average person, but she didn't.
Okay. Well,
I can't believe that came up on sudden death. I'm actually turning red. So
we were talking about it, and I said I would bring it up tonight on Chaos, and I did. And I thought, and I said Dee should call in, Sarah should call in. Sarah said if she's around tonight, she was going to call in and talk about your wiener.
Sarah got busted by me talking about it. Did
Really?
she tell you that?
No, she did not.
Let's hear about this.
First of all, I was wearing an outfit, okay? I can't help it if they make John Daly pants over in Indonesia for a different set of legs, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
And all of a sudden I see Sarah looking at me and whisper over to Dee, what's the Zestimate?
Our listeners are the best.
So
Zestimate?
I'm like
Zillow.
Yeah, size. So all of a sudden I thought I heard Sarah say, looks like Uli's got a bad day or something like that. I'm like, why are you saying I have a bad day? She's like, that's not what I said. And she starts turning red, and Dee lurks away and starts laughing. I'm like, what did you say? She didn't want to say it for a while. She's like, Uli's got a big package.
Yeah,
So I got her saying it, but hey, just because you're chained to the porch doesn't mean you can't bark at the dogs, I guess, or I don't know.
Right.
Whatever
What she was saying was Uli's got a small leg in his pants.
That's what it was.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, small legs. So anyway,
well, congratulations to you
coming over from the Ohio Valley.
High flattery.
I mean, we are applauding your wiener. Okay, that is fantastic that you have that type.
Now you know why there are so many women out there who hate my guts.
I'm lucky enough to have a tongue.
Oh yeah, yours is legendary. I mean, I've read about it in bathrooms.
A lot of people, I could leave a lady happy with that. I mean, they'll go tell their girlfriend about, the lack thereof, the other stuff, but they'll say, oh, that mouth though, that was good.
I rode him like a chainsaw.
Ate me like a corn on the cob.
Well, there's a pretty good chance I'm not going to hear the end of this at work tomorrow. So, because I know he's watching.
Too bad.
Tell Fish I owe him breakfast, by the way, because he bought me some breakfast. I definitely didn't forget.
Oh yeah. Fish.
He's like, I have a coupon. Don't worry about it. I was like, whatever, Fish. I'll get you back.
Well, the studio went well. We didn't lose airtime or anything. Again, Terry, you really were there in spirit, and everyone in Springfield. Like as soon as people were like, hey man, he's had a family emergency, kind of like the people from Q102. Your Q family loves you, and they were like, dude, we miss him, we love him, but that's cool. We'll get him in because we're gonna do it again.
Yeah, I was. This is the problem. Is those I've missed 3 of them.
I heard about one.
Oh, really?
I've missed 3. One, I had COVID. Couldn't go. The other one was Sherry broke her foot and her wrist like 3 days before we went, and we had nobody to get her in and out of the shower. I had to stay because she couldn't move around. Her right wrist and her right hand and her right foot were broken.
Yeah, dude. Family first.
So she had to do that. And then this thing, it's like, I'm almost afraid for people I love now when this thing comes around.
Oh, it's coming around again.
Hey, speaking of which, that badass hat for Bode Golf. You left the hat you were wearing here, right?
Yes, and I left it. I threw that thing off. Fuck that hat. We're for Bode Golf all the way now.
Whoa. Okay, before you go.
Sorry.
You're really devaluing my next statement.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Actually, Trevor, that's pretty good.
That's good, Trevor. Thank you. Yes, my attendance is definitely subpar. Well, no, it's over par. I mean, par would be, no, maybe it's not. Par would just be how many we've done.
I'm not a math magician. But we thought when I found it, I said something to and Sarah's like, no, he gets stuff, wears it once because he feels bad and then gets rid of it. And I said, what if we had this as a gift or a giveaway on
Please.
Chaos? It could be tainted by taint. Like,
Ooh,
you know,
I like this idea.
this could be if you, for like a sponsorship amount. For $5, you get Taint's old, whatever.
Oh,
Taint,
yeah, well, definitely.
Well, you know what I was doing? I did this podcast before and it was really cool. And maybe this is something we may want to visit.
Okay.
Because I did this thing where I filled out a monthly sheet of when I was doing the shows. And it actually was a year. It was for the year.
Right.
And each show they could buy me sponsoring them by wearing their company's shirt.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And so people would sign up and they would send me their shirt, and that would be the sponsor for the day. But at the end of the thing, I would give away the show worn shirt to one of the listeners.
Oh.
And it was fun to do. And and I filled up all my squares really fast, by the way. Sponsors came in really hard. So
That's
if you
cool.
want to, send us 3 shirts, we'll sponsor your damn place.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Worn by the almost LA Dodger, which I'm sure you're watching the game, Terry, because
No, I'm not watching at all.
I knew it was right now. I knew they were like in the middle of a game. I didn't know you would be watching it.
The Reds have bases loaded. It's the top of the 6th. Dodgers are up 3-2, and there's no outs, so they're about to score some runs right now. That shitty Dodger bullpen is going to come in, and before we know it,
coming back over New York.
What's that?
Did Boston end up being able to rally against New York, or did they lose?
I believe the Yankees won today.
All right.
That series is 1-1, and so's the Cleveland Detroit series is 1-1 as well.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. About that, may have said that he meant Kuzi Taint dropped at the table to be given a win. Was the last one to touch Taint's taint. Bit of a riddle there for you, but
Is that Hefe?
What you want?
Were there any loose women at this thing?
Was there any loose women? Yeah, there was.
Yeah.
I don't think like that anymore, but if I think back,
I don't think like that anymore either, but I do think that this world is low on loose women. And I think loose women are completely underrated.
1000%.
And it doesn't mean they're sluts. It just means that they are just as intent on having just as much fun as guys are. Yeah. That's all that means. And I respect that.
It's a college town.
Yeah. And subpar, like you're at a golf tournament, it's in Republic, it's a little bit far away. You're not, and just the way the schedule works, it's hard to like get a real taste or a vibe. Anyway, I don't know. It's there's not enough time, but yeah, Springfield's got all kinds of stuff going on here. Sorry, 6-foot Katie, the shady lady, is sending me messages as well.
Wish I had seen that giant beast.
Yeah, I didn't get to see her.
Nope.
Why does she say she's okay? Okay. I'm sorry. So we're supposed to go to the Dominican Republic in January for her birthday, and she's filling me in on her dance card. And
the DR. Be careful over there.
Well, I think Latin love. If I could be like Sarah, I think a Latina would be amazing.
I want to talk to her about your wiener.
I'd like to talk to you about her wiener. No, wait, that's the other way around.
I want to talk to her about your wiener.
Yeah,
I want to interview any woman that has seen.
Okay, well, so
maybe ask someone different.
I mean, we might want to ask people who haven't.
Want us to ask your mom?
I'm a slut. Okay,
you are not.
You're not a slut. You're just a single guy who has found other women who want to see that.
I provide a service.
Yes, you do.
You're the mayor of that town. When you walk around, I can tell you either need to be. You're either going to be number one where you at that radio station, where your time spot, or you can be like the mayor or something like that. A lot of people.
It feels that way. Yeah.
What's it going to take to get you to be in politics there?
Oh, no. Here's the problem. one phone call, the whole thing's fucking shot.
No, it doesn't matter. Look at what we got right now.
That's
We got guys that are doing all kinds of stuff and they just go, screw it. That's who I am. I don't think people care anymore about that.
a good point, Gary.
I don't care about, I never cared about it, even when they were making fun of Clinton for getting that, I never cared, and just like people don't care about Trump.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care.
Well, I'll tell you what, if I can get Tank to be my running mate.
I don't know if I can run in the area. How's that work? You can not be from an area and be like a mayor or something.
Yeah. Well, the current mayor actually owned Mother's Brewing Company. So he's
really?
Yeah, Mother's Brewing, yeah. He sold that out and ran for office, and here he is. He's our mayor, Jeff Schrog. Anyway, so what's happening in Seattle right now? You said it's raining?
It's raining. I'm back, trying to settle into stuff, get into my old routine. And like I said at the start of the show, when something like this happens for me, obviously that doesn't happen a lot. And I feel like I've lost all of my momentum and everything I was doing, all of my posting, all of the ideas I was having with shows. Although I do have a brand new podcast idea that I think is fantastic.
He's not lost it all.
Yeah. I haven't lost it all, but
regrouping.
But yeah, I just feel like I am so far behind the 8 ball right now. I have so much catching up to do that I just need to let that go and start from anew. And it's horrible that social media and this type of job make you feel bad for feeling bad already and having to take care of family business or just wanting some time off.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people out there that are doing these podcasts and social media accounts and they're younger kids and they have a hard time just getting through it because they feel like, they're working themselves to the bone. You got to find some vibe in it.
And the algorithm tells you every day consistency, but I'm starting to think that may be made up and that may be just a lie. That may be just them trying to get you to make content no matter what, if it's good or not.
True.
I think
I have saw this thing. What's the lowest gen, whatever we're at now? What's the youngest gen? Gen Z, Gen X?
Alpha would be the very youngest.
And how old is Gen Alpha?
They're like 12 and 13.
Okay. Gen Alpha. They did a study on Gen Alpha. And even to an extent of the younger Gen Z, because that's the next one, right? Gen Z?
Yeah.
So they did studies on this. These people, and God bless them, they are now not on social media as much at all.
Yeah.
They're actually choosing to go out to dinner with each other, go to a movie, go to a concert, do things with each other instead of being in your phone all the time. And
just for clarification, it's 2010 to 25. That's Gen Alpha. So those are like the youngest of the kids right now.
Yeah, and those people are the ones right now that are doing less and less and less of this stuff.
That's a good thing.
That's a fantastic thing. And and I think that just like radio kind of ruined itself, whenever all this consolidation started to happen and everything else, social media, in my opinion, is ruining itself by letting AI take over everything, by letting people post non-truths, by letting them fight. And I agree with freedom of speech, but they have done themselves in because nobody trusts anything that they see online anymore. Everybody thinks that any social account they see is a bot or something like that or AI. And now people are just kind of going away from it. And you know what? Good for you guys for fucking it up for yourselves.
Yeah.
My kids happen to a better group of people.
My kids don't look at Facebook at all. Well, first of all, Facebook's with their grandparents.
People, yeah.
Yeah. But like they're not even on, maybe TikTok a little bit, but they're over it. And I think everybody, every generation rebels against their parents. And we got so into it with, grandma says hello to you, Tyler. Like, and they're like, that's not cool. And they're discovering the actual interaction is way better for our souls.
Yep.
Who thought it's like the young kids that are going to save us? That's a very positive thing that I'm seeing out of them, that they're balking back against this, because it means that they're not going to stand for it. They're not going to let it just eat their life.
Yeah, and and allow themselves to be brainwashed by a favorite news channel or or whatever. The politics just gets to me.
I wrote something down earlier this week along these same lines, and I don't know why, but I've been feeling more increasingly like this. Every thought I share on its social media platform is an ounce of fuel in a billionaire's yacht. Just think about every little bit of your life that you share because you feel like you have to is giving someone fuel that you hate to do something that you wish you could be doing, which is a crazy way to look at it.
Yeah,
we are the product.
Yeah,
they say when the product's free, you're the product.
That's right. We're the
But
product.
here's the deal, man. I don't think you understand how much fuel it takes to run those mega yachts. Okay, I think you're being a little selfish. Okay?
Probably.
Around that motherfuckers. Okay,
but on the flip side, and to be honest, I've made some really good friends through social media. We are able to do what we're doing right now through social media, but at least we're being real. People know this isn't an AI thing. This is flawed. This is real. This is a real connection. And I think that's where, if that's where things are going to go headed, I think.
Yeah. Well, anyway. One of the reasons I feel very grateful Mike Holmes picked me up to work at Q102 was he was saying he wanted that more of that local connection. You guys kind of spoke to it a little earlier, where it's like, yeah, I know a lot of people because of social interaction in the fire department and weird, but I try to make the show as local as possible because you can tune in another mass media market anywhere and they're not going to talk about, hey, this road is closed or try this restaurant or pull it together for this junior high team, right? Because I think we want that connection.
Yeah, when we first started to syndicate, I don't know if Taint was in it on any of these meetings. By the way, I just saw Craig's message there in the chat. Terry, you watching the Dodgers? Or are you later? I'm watching it now. Don't worry about it. We're good.
You let it break in if there's a score?
Yeah, the Dodgers got out of that bases loaded, no out jam, by the way.
Damn.
All right.
Good for you, Tommy Lasorda.
Now, what were we talking about? I forgot what we were talking about.
We're just talking about, how all this, the local connection, just like the Q has.
Yeah. We were in on these meetings where they said that, you're a local show, you're a syndicated show. And we had all these consultants and all these people say, so you can't talk about what cities you're on. You can't even really talk about where you live. You can't do this. You have to say 8 minutes after the hour because you're on in all the different time zones, which I get. I understand that.
Yeah.
But we said no to them. And they told us it would never work. We said, no, we want to be a part of every community we're on. Anybody that has the balls to put our show on, we want to talk about that place. We want to go visit that place. We're not going to push them aside and not act like we're just being piped in. We want to be a part of the community. And you know what? It worked for us.
I can tell you, remember 2 weeks ago, I was asking about North Dakota and you guys up there. Like, I want to go visit North Dakota, well, with or without you, because they made it seem like I love that. You guys have talked about how much you love going up there to visit.
West Virginia. Huntington, West Virginia. Unbelievable place. Yeah. So fun. And people go, West Virginia? Really? I mean, it is beautiful.
Gorgeous.
And the people are so genuine and so nice. So.
And then some of the most beautiful gorges I've ever seen. I went kayaking down the one of these and it was like pure clear water and the ravine. I've never been to a place on earth like that. West Virginia.
It's crazy.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But the world doesn't want you to think it's great. That's the weird part. They want you to think West Virginia sucks.
Yeah. Well, all of this United States is full of beautiful place, beautiful people. Yeah. And I want to bring them all together. That's what we're doing, you sons of bitches.
That's right here on the Chaos Podcast. That's why it makes no sense whatsoever. Taint, you are in what looks like your little hostage cell, which says you're back in Florida. And I would like for you to have the chance to show off your new audio equipment because we talked about that 2 weeks ago. Remember, we talked about it.
Yeah.
Rundown, babe.
This is the RA20. The RA20 is a studio standard across many platforms. It's a workhorse, yes, durable body, but it also contains a D cardioid, which, what you got, Terry? You looking at yours?
Yeah.
Same thing, huh? We got the same mic. This thing is badass, okay? It's great because it's designed for a room of microphones. So let's say one day we all get together, the pattern's just right in front of the microphone, so I'm not going to pick up anybody else's junk.
Oh, it's great.
We're all doing it live together.
BBC soccer guy.
Yeah, and I also got it hooked through a preamp. This I don't know what this is called. It was recommended by Sweetwater.
Everybody, he's very proud of this preamp. Do not make comments.
He got hoodwinked.
That sounds good, Tate. That was a good buy, buddy.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. Would have been horrible without it.
I could take it off and we could A/B this thing.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right, it's on right now, the Royer preamp that is powered by the Phantom Power in your microphone. Terry, you know about this?
No, I don't know anything about it.
I know what Phantom Power is.
I know nothing about it.
Let him know what Phantom Power is.
I don't know. Is that an RA20 or an RE20? Mine's an RE.
Phantom Power basically means your power individual.
Okay, so we have the same microphone.
Okay, okay, I'm disconnecting the Royer preamp and we are going to hook it right in. This is me on the preamp right now. I'm going to turn this down and let's see what it sounds like.
He's going to purposely go.
Yeah, he is. He's going to start acting like he wants to justify this. Oh, nice crickets. That's good. That's nice, Uli.
Thanks.
That's a professional move right there. What Uli just did.
I'm using the Roadcaster Duo 2 right there, buddy. Right on the pad.
Check. Hello. See, I got the gain all the way up, and I have to.
You sound perfect.
Better.
Sound the same?
Sound actually better. You're not as loud.
Yeah.
Oh, I could have turned it down. We didn't have a chance to do any of this yet. Hold on. We're going back on the Royer, back on the preamp. What's it sound? Okay, this is the B. This is the B.
Baby. Come on, Taint. Show me some of that microphone you got. Hey, did you hear Uli has a giant dick?
How's that?
I don't
Good?
know why.
Check. How's that, guys? Good? Good?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Hi.
Why you gotta say that?
How do you guys both have that?
Would you like to interview me?
You guys both have the same board.
I'm Uli.
How dare you?
Oh, that's Uli's sexy telephone line. Hi, I'd like to talk to Uli.
No,
Or as Lex calls you, Yuli.
No, this is Uli.
He calls you Uli all the time.
Lex calls you Yuli. I'm not going to correct him, man. He's got us a sticker. He's got his name on the sticker.
Why you gotta talk like this about me and my wiener? That's right.
I gotta have a Lex story, okay?
Yes, let's hear it.
We love buttons. So I go to pick him up. I got an Emo's pizza for the guys at the airport.
Good.
I show up in my top hat and my fake tux shirt, and I got a pizza box that just says "Givers Welcome." And so yeah, we meet up. Everything we got. Leslie was there. Me and Leslie were there to pick everyone up. We go to my truck, and Lex looks at me and goes, "Hey man, that's a nice ride." I'm like, "Yeah, you rode in it last year." He's like, "No, I didn't." I'm like, "I had it last year." He's like, I never rode in that thing. I'm like, "Dude, I drove you last year." He's like, he looks at me and he kind of looks and goes, "We never went to a Burger King together." That was my buddy Mark.
Oh, okay. That's
I'm like, "Lex, I'm Uli. We talk." He just kind of looked at me. He's like, all right. He just walked on. It was the most humbling moment. I'm like thinking, oh, he's gonna remember me. We're cool. He did not remember me at all.
He tries.
By the end of the weekend, he's like, "Hey, thanks for all your help, Yuli."
Yuli.
It's all right. I love that guy so much, though.
Me too. But that's why I love him.
But when he gets a name wrong, he's got it stuck in his head, though. He's going to say Yuli Yule log for the rest of his life.
Oh, yeah. That would require admitting you were wrong.
Well, my other favorite was, I didn't know this in you guys, because I asked Sarah, I'm like, "Hey, man, is D okay?" But I didn't realize that D powers down a lot. Like,
yes.
he'll be talking, and then just,
yeah.
Like, she's like, "No, give him a second." So I was like, "I said I want a burger." Like, oh, shit.
Yeah, we all have our weird, our weird clicks.
Oh, your name came up several times. You would have been,
I'm sure it did.
In the best of ways, Terry. They said you had a very large package.
Listen, trust me. I'm sure. I know there's
a great
talking.
tongue. A great tongue. Yeah, no, we had a lot of fun, but I would love to see if we could do a trip where Tainer, maybe you and I go to the Northwest, go visit Terry, road trip.
I like that. I also think that possibly we should come back for a longer period.
Hell yeah.
If I'm going to come for 2 days, I might as well come for a week, you know?
Name of your sex tape right there. If I'm going to come for 2 days, I might as well come for a week. The Taint Story.
And that's truth. That's truth. I want to explore the area that I'm in, you know? It's like it's part of the reason go there is to discover the country and everything. And I didn't get to see the area, and that's kind of I want to see the Ozarks, baby. I want to see freaking ravine. What's to the south of you? Branson.
Branson, I saw this the other day. A guy that I follow on TikTok said, "Here's what Branson is. If Cracker Barrel were an entire city, that is Branson."
Oh no, that's not not a good endorsement.
But it is accurate.
Damn, dude.
There's so much mumbly peg going on down there and pegging.
Let's plan a spring thing here.
I'd love that.
You don't want to come here now, unless you really want to experience Seattle.
Yeah.
Then you come during the rain.
I also like to come during the rain. If not for 2 days, then 10, says Taint.
Please.
Hey, where's your next destination, Taint? Where are you going next?
Puerto Rico. Suave.
When are you going?
You gonna go see Bad Bunny?
Just confirmed it today. I'm going to see Bad Bunny. I'm going to say hello. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? And I will say mi nombre Tyler. Estoy aprendiendo español. ¿Sí?
And
okay, so I am going back to Puerto Rico for the 13th to the 23rd. Then basically from the 25th to like another 5 days, I'm going to be in Fargo.
Really?
What?
Going to Fargo, guys.
What for?
I'm going on a pheasant hunt.
Oh,
What you going with?
A family pheasant hunt. My family's been planning this all the way back through COVID, and we had to cancel it. We are finally going on our pheasant hunt. The
Terry,
Baker family pheasant hunt.
we should show up and just hang around and lurk around the outskirts.
Oh, man, I'd love to go to Fargo.
I've never done a sporting trip like this where you just fly in, do the thing, and then you fly back. Never done it.
So who's going on this whole family pheasant fuck?
All the Bakers. We got Scott Baker, my daddy, his 2 brothers, and then all the associated dudes. It's all dudes, right? So it's only the dudes of the family.
Oh.
Well, that sounds like a bunch of redheads up in the mighty central north.
I'm the only redhead. It's recessive. Usually only hanging out with one redhead in a group, you know.
Okay.
Unless you just got super bad luck. If you see like mom, son, and then the kids, they're holding kids redhead, that's a fucked up family.
That's vicious inbreeding right there.
That's terrible.
Yeah. Well, that would be kind of cool if you could broadcast from North Dakota.
I definitely am. I have a full setup to go. The RE comes with a little case for it, so I'll be taking it on the road.
Preamp? Oh,
That's fantastic. If you do, that'd be great.
I definitely will.
Yeah.
So I had some people ask. I had actually a lot of people ask what you do, Taint, and I'm still a little unsure. But I got a little more insight, and I got a lot of people saying to me, "Dude, he works for an alphabet agency. Stop asking questions."
He's not supposed to ask.
Huh?
It's not polite. You know I can't tell you, so you're not supposed to ask.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, my brother did the same thing, and I'm like, "What do you mean you're doing security in a third world nation?" And he's like, "Dude, why do you keep pushing this? I can't tell you what I'm doing."
I did heard there's a big deal closing that's going to make maybe more work. So that's what I heard. I heard that, but I don't know. You know,
watch out, Canada. You're about to be the 51st state, and Taint's going to be on the vanguard of the whole thing.
And we're gonna have Taint bucks.
That's why he's going to North Dakota. He's the scout. He's the tip of the spear.
That's what it is. We're gonna have Taint dollars to spend.
Oh,
I told you guys I had a meeting with my work, and they're not going to accept the Taint dollars for one thing. They already said no on that. But I don't know at what rate the work's coming now. So if there's work coming my way now, it's a little more like I got to jump on it because I don't know. I'm not guaranteed as much work anymore. So that's my new dynamic over there. I don't know if it's going to be more work or less work.
All right.
Sounds like the Somali pirates got your number, bro.
Well, you never know. You never know what happens in this world, huh?
It's the Houthis right now, not the Somalians.
Like Uli, don't be an asshole. It's the Houthis.
Everybody knows it's the Houthis.
I
They just tagged another boat. Go ahead, Terry.
I got an update. It is the bottom of the 6th inning. Bases loaded, 1 out for the Dodgers. They are leading the Cincinnati Reds right now, 7-2.
Fuck yes.
So let's get this over with.
Blue, big blue. Well, guys, we're right at an hour. I know it feels good to get back on the horse, Terry. We have missed you very much. Glad you're back, man. We love you.
Guys, back at you.
And Taint, I can't tell you, meeting you in person, they say you should never meet your heroes, but that's fucking bullshit. Because when I met Taint, he was better than expected.
And the same to you, man. It was super nice to meet you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do want to throw a shout out some people. Tim from Archer area, he came with his friend. I think his name's Chris. That's 2 Florida guys came all the way up there. And I don't want to out Tim, but this was actually the first time he flew on an airplane.
Oh,
so
yeah.
that's awesome to have this kind of guys like, I'm going on this trip. I don't care if I've ever flown or not. And I could tell he was nervous about the whole trip, but he came all the way out there. Really cool dude. Him and his friend came from Gainesville area.
Oh, and the pre-party shows so many people that make this. They're so excited to spend time with you.
I have heard that this one was a little more subdued than all the previous 8 subpar classics because, and they've figured out they've done some detective work because people were high instead of drunk.
Yeah.
I'd say that's not wrong.
I mean, I lit up a huge doobie at the beginning of the whole thing, right? When everybody was coming past me, I was just smoking a huge bone, like, yeah, let's go. Let's get started. So once they saw me light mine, it was like, start your engines. I saw everything from nectar collectors, which you burn with a torch, and then you suck up like a waxy THC stuff, gets you heroin high. And I saw dudes just like cruising around the cart, and they had it hot. They're sucking up the fumes.
Cheech Taint was in heaven.
Oh, I was loving it, man. I was giving out joints. I bought pre-rolls, and guys were like, man, I wish I had one of those. I was like, don't worry about it. Here you go, buddy. They're like, yeah, let's go.
Did you drop a pre-roll in my backpack? Taint?
What's that?
Did you drop a pre-roll in my backpack?
Probably.
Because I found it, and so I put it in my group work chat. I'm like, hey, guys, I'm a gummy man myself. I avoid smoking the jazz cabbage. But if this belongs to anybody, let me make sure like it belongs. And then first thing someone else is like, yeah, right, you fucking narc. And I'm like, not a cop. Like,
yeah,
it's legal here, but it's so funny. Yeah.
I went to their local dispensary at Green Light. I sampled the wares when I was in town. I said, take me to your drug dealer. Take me to your fun places.
Well, I'm glad everybody had a good time. Sorry I missed it, but we are back doing chaos. We it's good. It's good to be back.
Jeez, Craig. Oh,
Casey. Thank you, Casey. I'm sorry I missed you, baby.
Yeah.
Met Casey and her husband. Very nice.
Yeah, Ethan is amazing. We'll be back next week. Until then, very glad to have the team back together. So thanks to everyone for tuning in. Catch Lex and Terry if you're in the 417 from 6 to 10 tomorrow on Q102. I'm coming on the show after that. And Taint is probably going to be, I don't know, running down an egret and shaking the life out of it.
I'm just like hanging around the house right now, watching kids and stuff till I got to get out of here.
Grooming that mustache.
I got a comedian.
I got 3 looks out of 1. I had my beard when I came into town, Terry. Then I went with a Kurt Cobain little thing in the front, like Lex used to do. And then I went with a mustache. So I got 3 looks out of a beard. It was great.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're able to, to manifest this.
No one liked it, but I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Exactly.
Yeah. Can we get an update on the game real quick?
Yeah. What's our final update here, Terrence?
We are in a commercial break right now, but I still believe it is 7-2 Dodgers. I don't know.
Let's go Dodgers. Let's go Dodgers. Come on.
All right. I'm going to try to hit the end button, and we'll see you guys next week.
Thank y'all.
I'm going to hit the fucking end button again.
Hit it, baby. Man, we got all these people here.